Hi guys, Eclectic Impromptus. I'm back again. Hope you're continuing to have a good evening. So, I was going to make spaghetti. My husband said there was boxes of spaghetti noodles that you would normally use. However, I checked and they're actually lasagna noodles. So, we're going to improvise a little bit tonight. And it's cool. It's not a big deal. So, I'm going to make what is like a spaghetti type of soup. So, it's gonna sound different, but hey, improvisation, you gotta improvise at times, right? So I have a coworker at the Reef. He's wonderful to work with. He's also a line cook like me. And smart as a whip when it comes to a lot of subjects. Some of the more esoteric subjects especially, but even something basic like cooking and stuff, he does a great job. And hopefully he's watching this. And so what he likes to do when he makes chicken riggies for himself, he won't use noodles. He'll just make the sauce for it and just take it home. He's kind of on the keto carnivore diet. We talked about this last week. So he's on this type of carnivore diet. And that's what he does is he just takes the sauce part, makes the sauce part, and takes it home with him. So I do this too with spaghetti sauce and meat and stuff. So for anybody with dietary restrictions, there's no gluten in this. I'm going to add Parmesan cheese, so anybody who's lactose intolerant, you could probably go with a vegan alternative or a lactose-free alternative, or you can leave the Parmesan cheese out. It's up to you entirely. So what we're going to need is Gianelli sweet sausage, pork sausage bulk. You can use whatever. If you want to use hamburger or chicken or shrimp or whatever seafood or whatever meat you want, that's fine. I'm going to go with the pork, though. You're going to need 2 jars of tomato sauce. You're going to also need mushrooms and olives. Going to make it kind of similar to puttanesca, except I'm not adding capers. I could have done that. I don't mind capers, but yeah, it's all right. And if you want to add capers, by all means, feel free. It's up to you entirely. And we've got Parmesan cheese, whatever little is left of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pork link, slice the skin part off, toss it in the frying pan. Let's see if I can get the stupid skin to come off. All right. I'm okay. I think I might have just got my nail a little bit. No blood, so no harm done. Okay. This pork sausage is a little stubborn getting off the skins a little bit, but that's all right. And I'm going to take the pork sausage bulk, open that up accordingly. Don't cut yourself if you do this. Take a second to wash my hands. Yeah, when you can, you definitely want to wash your hands if you're handling raw pork. You don't want cross-food contamination. And while cooking this, yeah, you definitely want it cooked thoroughly. You don't want to get trichinosis or any other foodborne illness that's there. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you guys. So now I'm just going to brown the meat. Put it on that high. And while that's starting to warm up, I'm also going to add... Okay, got the stupid thing to open. Add spaghetti sauce in the pan next to the pan with the pork meat. And there's still a little extra sauce, so what I like to do is add a little water, shake it up, so that way we're not wasting. Okay, just shake this jar up a little bit. Not all of it's gonna go in, but at least you got still a little bit extra, so. Oh, and I forgot another. I'm gonna also add olive oil to this. So extra virgin olive oil, I'm just gonna do a little drizzle. So random trivia fact, olive oil, it's high in fat, but it's good fats and it's healthy for you. Like to try to eat foods that are high in the good fat. I should consider keto. I've done that before. I'd like to do that again, actually. So yeah, just a little drizzle should do it. And while the pork, I'm gonna let the pork brown up a little bit, so I'll be back to you soon. Hi, it's me again. So the pork is just about browned up. Something else I forgot to mention: if you're vegan, you don't have to add meat of any kind. I'm not sure. I know there's like Boca burgers and tempeh. I've heard a lot about vegan. I've never tried it, and don't feel it's in the direction I'm supposed to go down. But to those that are, that's fine. Whatever meat alternative you want to put in is fine, of course. I forgot to mention that, so my apologies on that. So this is just about set. Yeah, it's getting relatively close. So I'm going to add the olives. So it's just a can of olives. You want to add as much as you want, or don't add olives at all. That's fine. And if you're on the carnivore diet, I'm not sure how that exactly works. I don't know enough about it. I've only recently heard it from my coworker. And I've been watching, I think you pronounce it as Uachita Mountain Living. He also goes by the Dog Man. Great person. You should check him out. And Uachita is Ouachita, and then Mountain Living, the Dog Man. So either one, those are his two channels. He does talk about the carnivore diet some, so he'd be a great person to research on his YouTube channel. I'm sure there's plenty of online stuff, but. So if you're on that diet, don't add mushrooms and olives unless you feel led to. So, gonna add the olives. Actually, something else I need to do still also is cook up the mushrooms. I forgot to mention that. So, the ground beef is almost ready, and then I'm gonna take a minute to get the mushrooms going. So, well, at least do the mushroom or the meat, I mean. And if you want to drain the grease, it's fine, but I'm gonna leave it in. I like the extra flavor. I'm gonna put the pan over here. Okay. So, bowl over here. See, and then I'm gonna stir this up real quick just to make it a tiny bit blended. Yeah, it's gonna look really good and really hearty. This is what it looks like so far, you guys. Kind of looks like a chili almost, if you think about it. Like a pork chili. Ooh. So I've got these mushrooms. I'm gonna pre-cook them and I'll be right back. I'm back again. So I've got the mushrooms in here. Let's see if I can find a spoon here. Oh, this is all going to blend in together anyways. So what I did was I put some olive oil. You could do butter too. But I think since I added olive oil in the spaghetti sauce, I figured it would just make sense to keep it consistent. I'm not sure how that would taste like, and something to try in the future. You never know. So let's stir these puppies up. Got a little spaghetti sauce in, but that's okay. It's gonna go in the in the pot here anyways, so. And I have the setting on like med low to medium. Probably could put it lower. Actually, I'm going to add a tad bit more olive. Kind of soak that up kind of quickly. La, 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 la. Don't mind me, I'm just being silly. Alright. So this is going to take a couple minutes, so I'll be back. I'm back, so already sauteed the mushrooms. I said pre-cooked, but I think saute is a more accurate term. So yeah, it's what they look like. It's what it should look like. Alright, you just dump it in. And then turn the oven off. There we go. You stir it up really good. So yeah, you see the little bit of steam coming out. So yeah, it's looking really meaty and hearty. So this is what the results are. Kind of looks like a chili. I know I said that before, but it bears repeating. According to White Stripes' song, fell in love with the girl a little bit. I said it once before, but it bears repeating now. So I'm just gonna bring this over here, turn this off, so it's pretty much ready. Oh my gosh, it's looking. Yeah, definitely gonna load up on this. And then with the Parmesan cheese, the last thing you do, sprinkle it on. So, yeah. We'll taste test this. So, let's see. Then you just take a bite. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. So guys, excuse me. That's it for today's video. Or second video. I know I did a 14-minute clip approximately earlier. So don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share. And to those that have subscribed and consistently watching and stuff, thank you so much. It means a lot. And I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun making these cooking videos for you guys and for YouTube. And so I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a good night and be safe. Goodbye.